Good morning, boys and girls. How are you today? Today in math, we are going to be doing page 17 and 18, lesson 9. So let's go over our directions. There's one section that you do need me to give you some questions, like you need to hear me. You need the oral part. So let's start at page 17, okay? And we are going to start with direction number 1. It says write the sums. And remember, sums are the answers to an addition problem. Okay. But then it has a second direction. It says to circle the combination doubles. And that is, we talked about that yesterday. That's when you have two of the same number, like 3 plus 3 or 7 plus 7. Those are doubles. They're written twice. Okay. Part 2, you're going to write the number, okay? If there's nothing in the hundreds, you don't put anything. You don't even put a 0 because you wouldn't say, I have 0.24 of something, would you? So you don't put even a 0. But if there's something, say there's nothing in the ones, you would put a 0 if there's a number beside it, like in the tens, okay? Part 3, instead of you writing the number, you're going to draw the stars, okay? You're going to put the stars underneath the right place value, whether it's the ones, the tens, or the hundreds, okay? Number 4, you're going to circle the number that is greater. That means bigger, the biggest number, okay? Number 5, count by ones. Number 6, how many cents? Count your cents, count your pennies. Number 7, how many dollars? Count those dollars up and put the answer. Okay? Now let's look at page 18. Page 18, I like to call these dominoes, but I know that you guys had these flashcards in first grade. So what you're going to do is you're going to complete the addition sentences of the 7 family. So what they're saying is that they're dealing with 7s, okay? So look at the first one. It has 7 red dots. You can count them. Go ahead and count them. 7 red dots, okay? So right underneath there's an empty box. I want you to put a 7 there, okay? On the other side where those red dots are, there's nothing. So what are we going to put in that box underneath? A 0. 7 plus 0 is 7. Right. So now what you're going to do, now there's another line where you have a box plus box equals box. You're going to flip it, okay? Instead of 7 plus 0 equals 7, you're going to write 0 plus 7, okay? Do you see how they have that arrow and it's going back and forth on the top? They're saying that it's just kind of like the reverse of it. It's the mirror of it, okay? So the first one was 7 plus 0 equals 7. And then the one underneath, 0 plus 7 equals the same thing. 7 equals 7. Good job. You're going to do that with all 3 of those, okay? Then part 2, write the times. And remember, when your minute hand, which is the longer hand, is facing or is pointing to the 12, what do we put there? What is that? What is that? We don't put a 12. That's our hour. That's the shorthand. We put 00, okay? That means o'clock, okay? Now, part 3, this is where you need me, okay? I'm going to have you write the sums of the problems that I say, okay? So on letter A, right there, I want you to write down the answer, the sum, to 4 plus 2. 4 plus 2. Go ahead. Write down the answer in that box right next to A. Last time, 4 plus 2. Okay, good job. B. I want you to write the answer in the box by the B to 3 plus 1. 3 plus 1. One more time. 3 plus 1. C. 3 plus 3. 3 plus 3. Three plus 3. Letter D. Write the answer to the problem 1 plus 4. 1 plus 4. Last time, 1 plus 4. Okay, letter E. Write the answer to the sum, or write the sum to the problem 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3. F. Are you ready? 3 plus 0. 3 plus 0. 3 plus 0. And that's it. Good. So you should have an answer in every one of those boxes on section 3. Now the last part is a direction question. They want you to read the directions and follow what they say. You have to know the difference between your right hand and your left hand, okay? Your right hand and your left hand. Because they want you to circle the 4th duckling from the left. So that means you're counting from the left side, okay? They want you to draw a box around the duckling from the right side. So on the right side, count the 2nd duckling. And that's where you draw a box around them. And that's it for today, okay? Well, we love you, we miss you, and we hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, okay? Good job. Finish your math and get that done. Make sure you put your name and number on your paper, but leave it in your book, okay? All right. Bye-bye.